In this live stream today, we're going to be talking about three things. First, we'll take a look at some breaking news, another trading platform going public, being listed on NASDAQ. That is super exciting news, so I'm going to be covering that as well. Second, of course, Elon Musk using Dogecoin to trade his NFTs, the music we took a look at yesterday, but I'll dive deeper into that today. That's the second thing. And of course, third, I'm going to demonstrate a new indicator today. Well, not demonstrate, we'll just take a look at a high level overview because it takes some time for the demonstration. I'll set that up in the next stream, which is the MACD for Dogecoin. What's up, YouTube community? Welcome to Invest Desk, your number one channel for cryptocurrency trading, forecast, news, updates. My name is Syed, and today, of course, we are going to take a look at three different things, right? Three things. Why do I keep saying three? I don't know. I like the number three, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll say two tomorrow. But yeah, three things. First, of course, some breaking news. Another trading app just announced, trading platform just announced that they are going to go public and be listed on NASDAQ. So we'll take a look at how, why, and who. Secondly, we'll take a look at what Elon Musk is up to, right? Trying to sell his NFTs using Dogecoin. We'll take a look at that. And third, of course, a new indicator with Dogecoin. I'll show you today with a new indicator that will help you make informed decisions. All right, so welcome. If you're joining, if you're new, please subscribe. I'd appreciate a like, and of course, the bell notification, so you get notified every single time we do stream. We do streams every day. And yeah, and if you're returning, awesome. Welcome. Nice to see you again. We see each other every single day, right? Awesome, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to take a look at some important things today, breaking news. So let's check it out right after this. All right, welcome everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Let me first quickly get to see who's on. Welcome Emma, welcome Alejandro, welcome Angel, or Angel rather, Hector, welcome Wayne. What's up everyone? And Narendra, hi Narendra from India, welcome buddy. We are going to be talking about the India cryptocurrency ban today as well, a little bit, right? So welcome. If you have not subscribed, first, let's get that out of the way. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and smash that like button while you're on. We're going to be talking about three things, guys, today. Very important. First, some breaking news regarding Etoro going public. That's yet another trading platform. Remember the first one was Coinbase, and today just they announced through an SPAC, and we're going to take a look at what SPAC is all about and how that works. So we'll be discussing the impacts of Etoro, a trading platform going public, and secondly, we'll be talking about what Elon Musk is up to. Fascinating stuff today. Some breaking news, some new developments, and third, once we do our Dogecoin analysis, of course, we can't leave that out, right? I'm going to be talking about a new indicator. I'll demonstrate, well, maybe not demonstrate. If I have time, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll just pick another day and we'll unpick that indicator. But this will help you. I'll do a high-level overview. It will help you understand and make informed decisions. All right, so once again, welcome everyone. Appreciate you being on here. Let's take a look at it. So let's dive right into our first set of breaking news, which is Etoro going public. And they're going public through a merger with SPAC, all right? Combined firm to have about a little over $10 billion value. And Etoro, by the way, is a trading app. It's a trading platform where you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. and it will become publicly traded through the special purpose acquisition company. That's called the SPAC. And SPACs, think of them as basically you create a company. It's not operational. You just create a company to buy another company, guys. I mean, that's, go figure. I don't know. I mean, that's crazy, right? You form a company that goes out there and buys another company, right? That's exactly what SPAC is all about. And it's very, very popular these days, by the way. So instead of going through all of the hoops of regulations and, for SEC and all of that stuff, this way is an easier way moving forward, listing your company on NASDAQ. So this combined company will operate as Etoro Group Limited and will be listed on the NASDAQ. Super, super exciting. So we see more and more exchanges going public, guys. All right. So let's check it out. Check it out. This site has long supported cryptocurrency buying and selling. So through this merger with FinTech Acquisition Corp, the combined entity will have equity of a little over 10 billion. It's not too bad. And of course, some highlighted information is here, but really for our purpose, moving forward, cryptocurrency, of course, is the future. So that's exactly what it is. And we see it happening, right? We see Coinbase announced 3 weeks ago, going public. Etoro just formulated another merger, formulated an SPAC, a special acquisition company, right? Special purpose, rather, acquisition company, and going public, right? Lots and lots of impact. So what this means is, of course, they're going to be regulated in one form or the other. So all of the cryptocurrency environment or the world is definitely moving towards one way or the other form of regulation. So this is one of the great news. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'd like to get your comments on these exchanges going public. How would that benefit, the coins, for example? How would that benefit all the cryptocurrency trading that is going on? So I'd like to get your comments, see what's going on. So let me check to see how are things moving along with us. VR Ambassador, Doge, the celeb, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you joining. So we're going to be talking about three things. First, of course, Etoro, big news, going public. And second, we'll take a look at what Elon Musk is up to. And third, of course, with our Dogecoin, we'll run some technical analysis and see what's going on. But let me quickly first, in fact, jump hoops here, and let's go to Doge and see what's going on. We are going to take a look at where it's at. All right, so it's at 0.05778, holding steady, guys. That's not too bad, holding steady, even though we will like to see it create a floor at 0.6, right, 6 cents, but it's almost there, right? It is still bullish. All right, that's what it is. It's still a buy. Let's go check our technicals. Oh goodness, look at this strong buy for Dogecoin. Not bad. I'll take it. So this is Dogecoin. Of course, we'll take a look at this last. I'll show you a new indicator. It's called the MACD, which is the moving average convergence and divergence indicator, right? It's the momentum indicator. So we'll talk about that. That will also help you analyze cryptocurrencies or whichever you're using. So this is very, very helpful once we get to that part. But right now we're talking about the news about Etoro, another trading platform. All right, let's check some comments. What's going on? It's interesting what Doge do according to fame and media presence. Definitely, and that's with all cryptocurrencies. I mean, that's how it is. Of course, they have their underlying fundamental value and characteristics, but typically it's either the supply and demand, either the laws of economics are enforced, like if it's a cap coin like Bitcoin, things are different, Ethereum, and of course the upgrades that are happening. So if a coin is getting upgraded and it's solving additional problems that are being faced within the industry, of course the price goes up. And that's exactly what is happening with the adoption of Dogecoin, for example. As time progresses, even though people say it's slow, it's not. We do our weekly numbers run, and we saw last week it's about 30% 25 to 30% gains in Dogecoin. So that's not too bad, not too bad at all. So we're talking about, of course, with Etoro going public. So let me bring that up one more time. We're going to talk about it. And here's Etoro, by the way, review. This is from last year. But interesting thing is that the pros and cons. They offer access to 15 cryptocurrencies. Okay. Now all these platforms, there's so many platforms. I keep getting comments about which platform to buy, Cardano from, which platform to buy Dogecoin from. So each exchange lists different coins, and of course you cannot find perhaps one coin on one. You find the other one on the other exchange. So yeah, you just have to kind of see which lists, additional, which platform has a little over 100. I think crypto.com has 100 plus coins that they list. So some of the pros for Etoro trading app is that low minimum to fund an account and begin investing, social trading, ability to match moves of popular traders. But the flip side of Etoro, the cons are, of course, service only available in 41 US states. So if you're in the United States, it may not be available in your state. So that's one of the cons, right? And the other one is that while Etoro has Forex and equity trading available in other countries, US Etoro customers are limited to crypto trades. And this is a competitor of Robinhood, by the way, guys, right? Okay. That's what they position themselves. Etoro competes with Robinhood primarily. So I think they beat Robinhood going public. Maybe Robinhood will also follow suit going public. And that's exactly what we see happening as we move forward. Here's the tweet from Etoro, by the way. Smart crypto trading made easy. That's what they do. So they announced that they're going to be going public through a SPAC, special purpose acquisition company, right? Which is simply a company, a new company. A bunch of people get together, they fund the company acquires an already existing company, right? And they have 2 years, by the way, to complete the merger. If they do not complete the merger, the money goes back to the original investors. That's, in short, what SPAC is all about. So it's just another way of going public. So, and of course, this has implications, right? This has implications on the coins being listed on these exchanges. And slowly and surely, we're seeing that these exchanges are all going public. Let me know what you think. What are the implications of all these exchanges going public? How do they affect perhaps the prices of all these coins, right? What do you think? Do you think it matters, or do you think it does not matter? Let me know. Right here, they tweeted about 7 hours ago. We're excited to share that Etoro will become publicly traded through a business combination with the FinTech Acquisition Corp, FTCV. Here it is. And that's what they do, right? It's a publicly traded company now, and you can buy and sell cryptocurrency. So this is some news that I want to share. I think it's big because overall, moving forward, since they also compete with Robinhood, they also want to go. Robinhood will definitely follow suit moving forward. So, will Etoro gives buyers keys to the coins? Wayne asks. I think they do. I think they have a wallet. Yeah. They do provide access to the wallet. All right. I think I saw it, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think I saw it. They do. So that's a plus sign, and that's a good point, Wayne. Thanks for bringing it up. Appreciate it, because Robinhood, at this point in time, they do not provide access to your wallet. But at the same time, Robinhood CEO also mentioned that they're working on these updates, right? They're hiring big time this year. Robinhood is hiring big time this year so that they can make some changes and provide you those keys. So that's really what Etoro is all about. I think it's great news. I think it's going to help the cryptocurrency moving forward. All these exchanges, all these coins going up. And of course, this means that all these coins listed on these exchanges, whether it's Dogecoin, whether it's Bitcoin or any altcoin, that implies that kind of gives some kind of protection to investors, right? And that's really what it is. So it's really helpful. All right, so we are looking at Etoro going public, guys. Next thing I want to talk about, let's take a look at the other breaking news I had for you guys, some important news. And this is, of course, I talked about Robinhood, right? This is, again, Robinhood rival Etoro to go public. Just another news here, same news with an SPAC merger. And this is, by the way, Social Investment Network, Etoro. Plans to go public through a merger with a blank check company called FinTech. And they call it a blank check company, FinTech, because this is the new company that kind of, they form, and that's how they form themselves. By the way, if you're joining in, thank you guys for your support. I appreciate your support. Make sure you subscribe and hit the like button, and of course the bell notification so you get notified every single time. All right. So we're talking about, of course, Etoro here and Robinhood being their rival, which is what it is. All right, what's our Reddit community saying regarding Dogecoin? Right here, Dogecoin making its way in the top 10 current cryptocurrencies list. I don't know, it was, I think, 14 or 16 on the list last I checked. But if that's the case, let's check it out. I just saw it. That's something new. I don't know if it's real or not, right? All right, these are just memes, guys. They're having fun. All right, let's see. Wanted to share another update here, and which is, right here. The second news I want to share is Elon Musk. He's dropping his first NFT, which is a song about NFTs featuring multiple references to Dogecoin, and that's really it's funny because everyone is talking about Doge. Even Robinhood's CEO also talking about Doge, right? And that's really what it is, and that's super exciting. That's super exciting because it is not just the popularity, and we talked about of course the fundamental value of Dogecoin and how it's designed as an inflationary coin. So we've covered that in the last week or so. So if you want to go check out those streams, please do so, and you'll get to know all these details. But right now, we are more focusing towards the technical analysis, trying to understand these indicators moving forward so that we see how our gains and losses are. Because after all, end of the day, we're, of course, cryptocurrency investors, and we want to make sure that we have our money placed in a solid position. All right, what else is going on? Comments. Today is Tuesday, by the way, so yeah, a few people are joining in, so maybe they'll join later or something like that. All right, Hector, tell me about ticker symbols HLLPF. If not later today, yeah, let me note it down, Hector, for you. Let me definitely note it down before I miss HLLPF. And I will definitely look into it. Thanks for the update. Thanks for the insight. And these are helpful, by the way. So if you want me to cover certain altcoins, just let me know. I'm making a list, and I'm also, to give you a couple of additional tips, I'm also compiling rather a list of hidden gems, right? Hidden altcoins that we don't really know. They're not that popular. They're just new and upcoming, but they have a lot of potential. So yeah, maybe later in the week, I'll definitely give that to you guys as we move forward. All right, so we talked about trading platform going public, which is good, and that's cool. Second is Elon Musk, of course. I want to see if I can find his tweet here somewhere. I think I have it. Yeah, there it is. So Beeple, by the way, offered Elon Musk $69 million for this particular piece of NFT with non-fungible tokens, right? And what Elon Musk replied is kind of interesting. He says, all right, 420 M Doge, right? And people said sold. So officially, guys, they did their first Doge transaction. Elon Musk is right after Doge. I'm just thinking that maybe he just owns a lot of the Doge. That's why he's talking about it, guys. I don't know. What do you think? You know, hit me up with some comments. What do you think? Do you think Elon Musk, besides what he tweeted about his toddler, right? His kid, that he bought some Doge for his kid, but I think it could be that he also has some Doge for himself. I don't know. I don't know because it seems like he's not only in love with Doge, but there has to be a reason, guys, right? There's so many other currencies, but anyways. So yeah, let me know. This is the NFT, by the way, that Elon Musk says, I'm selling this song about NFTs as an NFT. And if you don't know what NFT is, go check out my video. It's non-fungible tokens. This hype is just crazy, crazy, crazy. NFTs are just going wild. For example, a digital piece of art at Beeple right here, it sells for at 60-70 million dollars at Christie's auction, right? So I don't know. You remember those days when we had those trading cards? I don't know. I remember those. And they were scarce, right? So we used to trade them and of course sell them or whatever it is, or trade them. Same thing has shifted to digital art now. So all these artists are now creating all these images, some GIF images, the videos, and they are selling them. And this is going crazy. $70 million, $6 million, $10 million, just crazy stuff. I covered that in one of the videos. So if you want to go check that out, please do so. All right. So yeah, this is another exciting area because this is also huge. And these NFTs, by the way, they also run on blockchains, right? That's where the connection is. So this is the future, right? So blockchain transactions are the future. Now, what happens with these coins, like for example, Bitcoin or Ethereum or Cardano, with these service contracts? That's exactly what it is, and new companies, new coins are also coming up, and that's one of the lists that I'm compiling for you guys, and I'll share once I have a solid list created, and we'll cover those. We'll take a look at what these coins are accomplishing, right? The design of the coin, just like we do our analysis with Dogecoin and other coins. The fundamental values is important, so we'll talk about this too. All right, so this is it. Let me check some. Back to our Dogecoin chart. That's where I want to be. And right here is our Dogecoin. 0.5, 5.7 cents, 5.8. That's what it is. So it's holding steady. Let me get to the technicals here one more time so we can take a look at all these indicators, because I'm going to show you and talk about the MACD, right? Which is the moving average, convergence, and divergence. So check it out, guys. The technical analysis as per TradingView indicates that Dogecoin is a strong buy, which means that the price is of course is bullish, and I'll show you with the moving averages, by the way, shortly. But it's really a strong buy. I don't know, did you buy more? Let me know. Put them in comments. Let me see if you actually had the chance to buy more, or you, of course, were holding. I'm holding, right? We're just checking out, seeing how this price goes up, and hopefully by the end of this week. Weekends are pretty strong, by the way. I'm actually finding a pattern, and I'm sure you are too, because we're doing streams every day, that Friday or Saturday, end of the week, the market kind of goes crazy a little bit, right? So maybe in the next day or two. Midweek is a little slow because things are just happening, but weekends are pretty hype, pretty cool. So I've some great stuff lined up for the next few days, and of course I'm going to be covering the wallets, all detailed itself. So yeah, probably I'll do it over the weekend when we run our portfolio analysis. That'd be a good day because lots of you guys are available also on the weekends, and it's easier. All right, this is our Dogecoin. It's a strong buy, and that's the summary. The oscillators are also buy. Moving averages are also strong buy, right? And check it out, guys. Check it out. Look at these indicators. It's not too bad. right? So we're going to be talking about the MACD, which are basically the moving averages, all of this stuff right here combined, right? So I'm going to show you what that looks like and just kind of talk about it so you understand how that works, and you can implement it. You can, take a look at it and see if that kind of makes sense for you guys. All right, so I'm going to go to right here. This is our trading view of Dogecoin, and at the bottom here you'll see our squeeze momentum indicator. This is something that we created last week, which is really nice indicator. It helps us identify the next, when we close our position, closing our trade position, right? This is the squeeze and the squeeze release of the momentum of the market. But typically, Dogecoin is actually bullish, right? And I'll show you. So let me go ahead and add the MACD indicator on this chart. But before I do, let me go ahead and set this up and quick check on my comments here. Alejandro, what do you think of Mana? Yes, I have it on my list. In fact, let me confirm whether I have it on my list or not. No, I don't. I'm going to cover this. Several of you have asked about different altcoins, so maybe I'll start to cover these as well, and these are helpful. So if you guys are investing in these coins, it'll be helpful for the rest of the team, right? So maybe it'll be helpful. So yeah, I've noted it down. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate it. I'm going to be covering this. All right, so this is the chart for Dogecoin. At the bottom here is the squeeze momentum indicator. So I'm going to go ahead and go back up to indicators, and let's see if I have it here. Not in my favorites, but let's go to public library and search for MACD. All right, so I'm going to pick up the custom indicator, multiple time frames by Chris here. Of course, you can choose other options. There's several creators, but I'm just going to choose one of these. And what this is going to do is going to place the MACD. Oh, I'm sorry, I clicked on Chris's name, not the indicator. There we go. Perfect. And here we go. So on the bottom, it adds the MACD, right? And let me go ahead and close the squeeze momentum so you don't get confused. Perfect. So what is MACD all about, right? What does it do? It's called the moving average convergence divergence, hence MACD. So the MACD is basically a momentum indicator that shows relationships between two moving averages. Remember, we talked about moving averages like the MA200, MA50, MA15, depending on how you want to set it up. But it's really the relationship between two moving averages of a crypto stock or any other stock. And it's calculated by simply subtracting the 26 period exponential moving average, which is the EMA, from the 12 EMA. That's the formula, right? So just think of this as just two lines on the chart crossing each other, right, from time to time, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. So that's really what the moving average convergence convergence means. They're converging, right? Two lines are converging and they're going, they're connecting, and then of course they're crossing each other. And divergence is that of course they're far apart, right? And so the result of this formula that I just mentioned, like MACD is basically subtracting the 26 period EMA from the 12 EMA, right? And that's really the MACD line. So you get a new line on the chart that you see here. For example, let me bring up the chart here so you can see. So if I go to inputs, so here it is. Typically it's 12, 26, and 9. This is what the fast, slow, and signal lengths are specified. You can change as per your own requirement, and of course the time frame as well. But typically we leave it as these 12, 26, and 9. The style is where you can change the colors of the histogram. The histogram are just these bars, and then of course the different scenarios. So it's just up to you. You can change these colors if you like. All right. So the signal line, by the way, right here is yellow. So the yellow line that you see is the signal line, and the MACD is the green line. That the light green is what you see here is the MACD, right? So two different lines. That's what it is. And where they cross each other, the color changes into green, and of course the yellow, right? That's what it is. So we're going to be talking about convergence and divergence also. All right, so this is again the MACD is simply two moving averages, the 26 EMA and then the 12 EMA. All right, and of course the 9-day, as you saw earlier just shortly, the 9-day EMA of MACD is called the signal line, right, which is plotted on top of the MACD line, which essentially is the key aspect when you think about buying and selling signals, right? So this basically function as a trigger for buy and sell signals. Now, I'm going to cover this a little later on. I'm going to show you how to set this up. But here, just wanted to introduce to you MACD. If you use it, let me know. Let me know in your comments. Do you use MACD as your analysis when you're actually trading stocks? I don't know. Put them in comments. All right, so let me check some comments here. Welcome, Wall Street Pickers. Welcome, buddy. Appreciate it. Etoro app. I only use it to purchase ADO Cardano. Yeah, like I said, all these different exchanges, they do not list all coins, right? And that's kind of I don't know. I find it difficult because it's just like you have to deal with so many exchanges, right? At least 4, 5, 6, 7, depending on how actively you're trading cryptocurrency. It'd be nice that you could just, go to any exchange and be able to trade, cryptocurrency on just one exchange, but that's really not the case. So I don't know. It's really weird. So that's that. You're right. eToro lists only 15 cryptocurrencies, right? We talked about the pros and cons. Definitely. So that's really what this is all about. All right, John, hello, welcome. Appreciate you joining. And Wayne Alexander, yes, I use MACD. Perfect. Hey, give us some insight. Awesome. Is it beneficial to you? Is it good? Does it work for you? Does it not work for you? Yeah, it's basically a common indicator, anyways, guys. So it's not something that is not used. It's fairly common, and the reason why, because traders, we take a look at these trends using MACD, right? These two moving averages. David McKay, appreciate you sharing your knowledge. Thank you. You're most welcome, David. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new, by the way, hit the subscribe button and smash that like button, guys, if you're around. And of course, the bell notification so you get notified every single time we do one of these things. And we do it every single day, guys. Every single day. It's always nice to see you guys and be here and do some little bit of learning and have some fun. So yeah, we're talking about the MACD here, the moving averages. So the key takeaway, the important thing here is that moving average the MACD is basically it triggers technical signals when it crosses above, which means you want to buy, or below, which means you want to sell. Its signal line, right? That's really, in a nutshell, what you're looking for, right? So once again, if it triggers technical signals when it crosses above to buy or below to sell its signal line. And the speed of crossovers is also, of course, taken into account as a signal of a market is overbought or oversold, and it helps traders or investors like ourselves, for example, really understand whether the market is bullish or bearish. Movement in the price is strengthening or weakening. So that's really the key takeaways for MACD, and you see that on the chart where the signal line crosses each other, the moving average rather crossing, the two moving averages crossing each other. For example, if you have a 200 moving average versus a 50 moving average, if 50 crosses 200, 200 is going down, 50 is going up, that means it's bullish. trend, and that's exactly what it is with Dogecoin right now, by the way. If you were to do the analysis with Doge, you will see that it's sort of like bullish, okay? That's why the indicators specify that it's a strong buy. And Dogecoin is at 0.058. It did touch zero point 0.6 yesterday as a high, or even 0.063, but it's stabilizing itself right at 0.057, 0.058, which is not too bad. Remember from last week, it was averaging at about 0.05. So slow and steady, guys. We're in it for a long run. We, of course, already know that Dogecoin is something for a long-term strategy, long-term scenario. So that's what we do. So this is it. This is Dogecoin. It's been fairly stable. Average price is still at 0.058, and hopefully we'll see some. Of course, the indicators are bullish, so maybe it'll just cross 6-7 cents next couple of days. I don't know. It seems like it. Seems like it. So be prepared, guys. Be prepared, right? Be prepared. So anything can happen with of course, all of that is happening within the market, like exchanges going public. Even Robinhood CEO is also talking about Doge. He's also talking about Doge too. He's talking about wallets where he wants to give access. He's working on giving access, allowing access to users on Robinhood. So things are changing, right? Things are changing. And of course, transparency is always good. And that's exactly what it is. So as time progresses, things are becoming more regulated, and it's easier for every one of us to buy and sell cryptocurrency, because this is the future, guys. This is the future. Another important thing before I forget, I'm also going to be covering cryptocurrency taxes. I don't know. I just thought of that because you have to pay taxes, guys. So if you're selling, you have to pay capital gains taxes if you're in the United States. So I don't know if you're in some other country, of course, you have to look at your own tax system. But in the US, here we have to pay capital gains taxes. So be careful. In other words, if you're buying and selling, every time you sell, you make a profit, you need to keep track of that, and you have to pay taxes. All right, so I'm going to be covering this topic as well of paying taxes. So let me know if you have, put some comments about how do you manage your own taxes as well. But we'll talk about it later on. Right now, we're talking about our focus here in this stream is primarily three things. I covered the first two, and I'm just talking about the third thing right here. The first two being that Etoro right here, check it out, Etoro going public with a merger of a special, what's it called? Yeah, Purpose Acquisition Company, SPAC, which is a sort of like a blank company, right? It's not operational. You just create this company, people put a bunch of money in, right? And this company goes out there and buys Etoro, right? That's what it is. And then, of course, if they don't end up buying within 2 years, they have to return the money to the investors. So Etoro going public, Coinbase is going public already. And then, of course, I'm sure other exchanges are also going to follow suit. So we talked about this. And, of course, our good old Elon Musk offering to sell his art, his NFT, his song, rather. I'm selling this song about NFTs as an NFT. It's a pretty, I think I played it yesterday, right? So go check it out if you want to. It's really what it is. So Elon says 420 million Doge, and people said sold, right? I don't know. I don't know if it actually happened, but that's what the tweets are all about, guys. That's it. Alrighty. So I'm going to keep it short today because I wanted to cover just these three important things and areas. Let me know what you think. Let me check some comments here. Back to comments. Wayne says, yes, and I just learned about MACD a week ago. Sure, it's a very helpful tool. Yeah, thank you so much, Wayne. Appreciate it. I'm glad you're liking it. As you, of course, use it more and more, you get to understand and you get to apply on these stocks. Wall Street, I'm at 25K Doge, 4, 5, 6. That's not too bad. That's a pretty, if that's your average buy, that's pretty cool. And I'm now loading up on Bitcoin on the latest dip before it starts to march to 100K. Yeah, we're thinking about, of course, a lot of speculation of Bitcoin moving to 100K. Of course, dips are always nice. We buy at the dip, we either hold, or of course you sell if you are actively trading. Yeah, I do that too, by the way, all the time. All right, Narendra, thank you, sir. You're most welcome. Thank you for being on this channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. Appreciate you being here. All right, so I think that's really midweek. So it's Tuesday. Things are a little slow, right? I'm just going to be covering this. Not too much happening in the market. The only couple of breaking news that I found that I wanted to share with you guys are the ones that I just shared, right? With these exchanges going public. But really the implications in the long run is definitely way better. Let's check out finally before I end. I want to check out since Wall Street mentioned BTC is 55,000 right now. Yep, that's what it is. Almost right. And then of course Ethereum is at 1781 and Cardano at 1.21. Well, Cardano is up almost 18%, 17-18%. So that's not too bad. And I also, by the way, just posted a video a little while ago about, is Cardano better than Ethereum 2.0? So if you want to go check that out, please do so. I just uploaded it recently, and a lot of you guys have asked. A lot of my other students have also asked about this. So I just uploaded a video, just a short video on Cardano, whether it's better than Ethereum 2.0 upgrades, because lots and lots are happening in the crypto world. And that's really, that's really what crypto is all about, guys. If you stay on top of things, right? So it definitely helps and it benefits. Perfect. All right. Wayne, thank you, InvestDesk. You always simplify things, and I learned so much on your channel. Thank you so much. I'm humbled. Thank you, Wayne, for your support. I really appreciate it. Wall Street says, I love ADA Cardano long term. Yeah, they have some great things going on. By the way, the CEO of Cardano actually was the CEO of Ethereum, right? So he just came out of Ethereum. So he knows what he's doing. Charles Hoskinson, right? I remember his name. Yeah, that's what he is. That's what his name is. So yeah, definitely. Cardano has lots of things happening. They are into big time development of their platform. A lot of research, a lot of scientists are in there. Definitely, it's a good thing to have in Cardano. And of course, lower gas fees, right? They're really trying to solve the issues, but at the same time, with Ethereum upgrade, you never know. They're also, kind of working on their gas problem. So hey, we'll see how that pans out in the next month or so, because remember, mid-April is when the Berlin announcement came out with Ethereum. So you want to keep that in mind. Keep that date on your watch list. All right. So welcome, Saya. Definitely an amazing channel. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. You on this channel, David McKay, thanks. You're most welcome. Thank you guys for your support. I just wanted to quickly cover today, because it's midweek. Things are, of course, a little slower. Everyone is busy, but over the weekend, I'm going to have some exciting new updates. I'm going to be covering crypto wallets. We are going to be running our portfolio analysis moving forward. So this is super, super exciting. And of course, the hidden gems. Remember those altcoins? I've also noted some of your requests of covering certain other altcoins. I'll be definitely doing that, and that helps. All right, so this is really, really helpful. Edward Carter, welcome. Where can I buy Cardano? Well, you can buy it at Binance. I know Binance has it, and there, Kraken. There's Crypto.com. You can also pick from there as well. But yeah, there's several places, but not all exchanges offer the same cryptocurrency. So yeah, that's really what we were talking about earlier, where it's just difficult sometimes. You have to open up accounts on like 6 exchanges. And by the way, when the tax season comes on cryptocurrency taxes, it's really a mess because it's really sometimes difficult to keep track of all of what you're buying and selling because you have to pay taxes on those guys, right? Capital gains taxes. All right, perfect. So that's really what I have. I wanted to cover these 3 things. This was the short agenda on my channel here. First, we covered the Etoro going public. That was good, which is right here. Let me bring that up. If you're just tuning in, Etoro, a trading platform going public through a SPAC, right? With a combined firm value of a little over 10 billion. So we see that these exchanges are getting listed on NASDAQ, right? Going public. So definitely that's really, and this is a rival of Robinhood, right? Etoro is a rival, is a competitor of Robinhood. So this is really, really helpful. A good implication, right? Positive implications moving forward within the crypto world. Donna Arnold, welcome. Good morning. So I just woke, enjoying the channel. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, you joining. Doge went well yesterday. Yeah, it crossed 6 cents. Definitely. And of course, there was some correction, which is understandable. It happens. But right now, Doge is at still holding steady. Let me check the recent Doge price here. It's 0.58, right? So not too bad. It's all right. We'll take it, right? Let's check out our technicals right here for Doge. It's 0.05799, 0.058. Strong buy, right? Still bullish, still a strong buy. So this means that maybe end of today, tomorrow, or next couple of days, maybe this week, it could go and create its new floor at 6 cents or even higher. That's exactly where it's going to jump, guys, right? So do not be crying. I always say this, right? So make sure you do your homework. That's exactly where Dogecoin is heading to. And of course, we talked about all of these market conditions for the last entire week, right? It has impact on Doge prices. So definitely still, as per trading view, strong buy, right? So it's not bad. Before I end, just a couple of ideas I want to share. There was a new chart out that I'd like to quickly cover regarding Doge forecasts, which is right. I think this one was it, right? Oh, hang on. Let me scroll down. Doge heats up again. I think it was this one. Non-stop pumping this season, guys, right? Yeah, there's several of us who are actually doing trades, right? So it's a 30% gain. A weekly gain is about 9-10% or 4-5% depending on how the price moves of Dogecoin. But if you look at the last 3 weeks, it's really profitable, right? I mean, it's just trading, right? Unless you want to hold it for the long run. Of course, we have multiple portfolios. Like I have multiple portfolios. One, I do day trades, or a couple of them I do day trades, and the rest are all long term. And that's this chart right here shows you that the uptrend, and this is from February 23rd, by the way, which is not bad. So a little less than a month, but the trend is really uptrend. This is how it's progressing forward, right? And if that's the case, it's going to continue to go and hit the 10-cent mark, maybe in the next couple of weeks, maybe in the next month or two. That's about it, based on if it maintains this position. And it has been since Feb 23rd. Look at this chart right here. This is Dogecoin, right? So definitely, that's why it's a strong buy and still is bullish. We're still, looking at another, head and shoulder forming, right? That's really what it is. And it was kind of funny. I was looking at one of the Reddit memes here. You notice this right here, this pattern. This looks like the ears of our Shiba Inu, right? I don't know. It's just kind of funny. So yeah, that was one of the Shiba Inu ears, right? Dog's ears. Anyways, so this is really what the Doge is all about. So Doge heats up again, and yes, that's what it is. That's what the chart is. So you want to check that out. Keep that in mind. Let's see. There was another one I wanted to quickly cover here, which was pretty recent. Higher high for Doge. I see a higher high coming on this chart. The next week will tell us. Very excited to have averaged down. Current position 5,000 Dogecoins. Goal is 1 million Doge by the end of the year. Yeah. So if you buy at the dip and hold. All right. So I think that's all I have. That's recent. I think that's it. This is the same kind of chart we saw. This is the market momentum. So the green that you see right here is where the market has been performing, and this has been stable, right? So the price is pretty much on averaging out to be the same, working sideways. So it's a good strategy to break out, the 6 cent mark and then move on to 7 or 8 cents where it was earlier. And from there on out, of course, it's going to continue to go up. All right, so these are all the technicals for today. 5.8. Oh, it went up a little bit. Not bad. So maybe 6 cents again at day end. And tomorrow we'll see how that works out. And of course, the whole week. And we are also seeing a pattern that nearing the weekends, maybe Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, crypto markets pick up pretty quick, right? So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm sure you guys are keeping a close eye and watch on this. All right, so let me get some final comments and then we'll end. All right, so perfect. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you being on this channel. So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. And with this, I will see you guys tomorrow with another set of updates, exciting updates tomorrow also. And then end of the week, we'll cover crypto wallets. I'm going to be covering taxes, lots and lots of new stuff. So thanks so much, and I will see you guys